target identification.
It was
basically.
Kimuras from standing, essentially. Or like working through Kimura and Americanas from standing.
Oh, I mean, sure. Yeah, it's literally just the aspect of like, when you look at the shoulder, you're gonna get certain indicators to tell you how you can attack it from any position. Now, we did it from standing, which is the least controlled position,
Right.
to prove that we can basically do it anywhere, right? And what we're saying is, like, if the elbow is away from the body, right, this makes it easier to Kimura, or do this, depending if you can trap the arm underneath you or something. But I do not believe in that variation, right? I believe that if an elbow is away from you or behind you, there should be Kimura in one's brain.
Yeah.
And if an elbow is close to a human being and in front of it, it should be the Americana version, right? A Marlock or whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't care about the name, right? We're looking for the shoulder attack. Now, that was target identification, and then we had one of the key aspects of this is actually about the rotation, right? So we're actually looking to put tension in the hand through that type of rotation. Note, when arms are straight, we break them, right? When they're twisted, right, aka bent, we twist them. Does that make sense? So if I can see an arm that's like this, if I can twist it, you feel how much tension is under your shoulder already?
Yeah.
Right? Do you feel like you can move very strongly like this?
No.
Right? Because that's shit ton of tension into your shoulder. Well, the same thing happens the other direction. If your arm is away and I do something of this nature, you see how that instant reaction is?
Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing. The arm is bent, right? If I did that while I was straight, you see how like this actually has a point where it wants to stop, but like it doesn't actually really stop any of your motion.
Right.
If you moved around right now, it's very easy, right? But once that arm gets bent, right, and you try to move again,
Yeah.
right? So this is what we're looking for, right? When we're doing these kinds of like key locks and things like that, we're actually looking to have the limb rotated. Now, most commonly people do this by lifting the elbow. When we were talking, you watch people attack. What they're actually doing is lifting the elbow to add rotation, right? If they did something of this nature, etc. Does that make sense? So like you can feel how your driving force is causing that type of little rotation. Right. So most commonly done by, hold on. I'll say most commonly people try to use the wrist, but same. It really affects the elbow, and that's what affects the shoulder, right? Because it's all about the chain, right? So your periphery is all connected, right, to the core. This being the periphery, right? Once it's here and it starts to drive up, you see how the wrist is the driving force there.
Yeah.
But what is it actually doing? It's changing that angle of that elbow, causing rotation in the shoulder. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so today I will really want people, well, you specifically, to look at getting that rotation into these limbs. And I think you'll find that it makes it very easy to attack them afterwards. Now, how do you do this? You literally just doing this. You see how easy it feeds into either a wrist lock, because it's the same concept, or it feeds right into it. Because it's already tight, right?
Right.
And what we're doing with these is, people call them trapping or whatever you want to call it. I'm restricting a type of motion which feeds into different motion, right? I know if you're in this motion right here, you are most likely going to do what?
Probably extend or try to pull myself in.
Or
rotate out.
Exactly. So you're either going to rotate in, you're going to rotate out, you're going to posture, or you are going to pressure down.
Move.
Right?
Going to move.
So like how we do this, right, let's say I was doing an Americana. You're here. How are you going to move? Weird, right? Are you going to move any other way? No, you're really not, right? So if I have you in a air quote Kimura, right?
Yeah.
how are you gonna move?
I don't know.
In.
In again.
Yes, exactly, right? So like everyone is gonna move into that in position. And we know that, right? Because you just see it, right? Because anyone who does anything else is just gonna get their shit broken.
Yeah, very quickly, that was
Right.
very tense.
So like if someone's like, I'm gonna look away, you're like, congrats, right? And they're here, I'm gonna look away, congrats.
Have a nice 3 months.
Your shoulder is a very complex joint, please don't risk it, right? That's one things that we have to avoid as far as injuries go. is,
Yeah.
These joint injuries. These joints, you're out for fucking 2 months or whatever. It'll take it some time to heal. Hip and your shoulder and then your fucking neck, obviously. But don't fuck up with those, tap early and one of those things. But I just want you to look for that type of like rotation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And how you can capture it. Where do you want to start today?
Butterfly.
Okay.
So, am I
On your wrist.
my wrist or this wrist?
Both.
So you're saying follow that rotation farther.
Is that not like I didn't do a Kimura lockup or anything.
Right,
Right.
but it feels like the
But
same
I could
thing.
definitely get the tap. Right.
Yeah,
So this is the same concept.
like that.
Yeah. And now you can feed over, do anything you want. But like, when I'm setting up, I would set up either like this or like this, and causing that rotation.
Do you think from bottom then that a top
It's very
grip is
powerful.
more advantageous than going for the under rotate and trying to rotate
All right,
over
so
the top? You know what I'm saying?
how I set this up?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget that you can trap with your neck really successfully.
Yeah. So I do the shoulder crunch version.
Yeah.
Right, because I like the shoulder crunch, as everyone fucking
Yeah.
knows, right? But I think the shoulder crunch is super powerful.
Yeah.
Right. But the shoulder crunch variation of this feeds straight into a Kimura, whether or not you're using it in a traditional setup or not. Because think about, I'm here, right? I'm like, cool, boom, in this fashion. People think you have to feed over and do it. You don't, right? Keep the same lockdown, reach over.
It's extended already. So it's just the different. It's the Kimura with extension, not with
Oh, it can be compression.
Compression.
Yeah, so like.
But I'm saying, but when it's
so I'm gonna
like this.
catch here,
Yeah.
right?
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna keep this arm,
Yeah.
right? And I'm gonna slide rotate. Right?
But it's there both ways.
Yeah. And the only
extension
difference,
just feels weird.
Well,
Like that
it's
feels tight.
because you're here, right? And I've already restricted the motion.
Yeah.
And like you're at a point where you don't want to move, so I could break it this way, right?
Right.
But then I'm just like, ooh, right? Where I just keep it out here and I go.
Yeah. That's like super tight.
I know.
From that extend position.
Yeah.
It's way tighter than the compressed.
And that's me being.
Yeah.
lazy,
Well. Yeah.
Right. So like, and that's like just me doing this, and people will be like, "Why would you do that?" Well, I didn't change anything, so nothing's loose. Right?
Yeah.
And everyone tells you like, you switch grips, so you have a moment where you can lose it. I didn't switch any of my grips.
Right.
How am I going to lose it? Now, obviously, the person can move, etc. Blah blah blah. But what I'm looking for is like the functionality of twisting this person. Can I get that twist in that angle? Absolutely I can, because I just rolled your arm, so I was going to break it in a straight arm, and turns out you wanted to keep going, so I keep the tension in it, and I just go straight into a Kimura. It's already twisted. So this principle can be applied in tons of places. You just have to be able to do it, if that makes sense. easies.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, if elbows are in front of the body, it's negative, it's bad. Elbows
Yeah,
away from the body now.
I'm saying, but for me, because this, if I go to shoot in like this is not a good position for my arm, right? But if I ride the knee up, I'm
Yeah,
good.
you're fine.
'Cause I
Also,
can-
most people are not gonna do this lock on you, and if they do, I want you to just kind of kick your feet away. No, okay, so swabish. Right, you try to do that Marlock on me, right?
Very bad. Is that a bad position for me?
So like, it's only gonna catch you if you're like really late to the fucking party and you're not paying attention, because you can't really solidify the hold.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
You gotta bring your legs into the fight, brother. If you're fighting out at this angle, you got nothing.
Okay. Utilize my hooks, but
See how extended I am?
yes.
This type of extension is actually not what you're looking for.
Okay.
If you're coming in for this butterfly kind of control, right, aka the shoulder crunch. You see how I'm like contracted?
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is, like, I don't want to be like this, because, like,
Yeah, it
move
feels
around.
a lot looser.
Right? Now, move around.
Yeah.
A little bit of tension. Right? You don't want to be extended.
Okay.
Because, like, you feel how easy I'm just kind of
Yeah.
moving around.
Right.
Much better.
Is nope. And go here. Is that tight?
Yeah, I have tight shoulders.
Oh.
You could have.
I also have
you could breathe on them, and I was like, ah, there's your out. As
That's
soon
what
as my
we're
arm
like-
does this, I'm like,
Dude, you do working on shoulders. I was like,
Oh,
ooh,
trust me, I
God,
understand.
I need shoulders done. This is the same rotation here.
Yup. You're good.
Okay. Rotate here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's straight out though.
Yeah, a little bend does help.
Okay.
So if you got my arm to do this, now raise and rotate.
So the little bit of bend is better than trying to go straight for
You
the
can-
elbow.
I don't believe you're gonna ever Kimura someone with a straight arm. You'll break their elbow, you'll twist their elbow off,
Right.
but you won't break their shoulder.
So that bit of bend is
So
very important.
the elbow joint is like this,
Yeah.
and what you're doing is gonna happen like this. The shoulder is actually just a floating joint
Yeah.
wrapped
Well,
around muscle. So if you rotate it like this, you're not gonna do jack shit to my shoulder before my elbow just goes.
Right.
Because the elbow, once you start putting side pressure, you're gonna break like this, or opposite, same thing on the opposite side. Right, because it's literally two hooks hooked together. That's like when we do the arm bar, it's prying the hardest on the fingers. All air quote fingers, right? Because it's locked like this, two TVs, right? That's why we attack it like that, 'cause it's easy to break, because the smallest points are the two shells, right? Well, we can also break it by rotating it, but we are fighting
Right.
a more solid frame.
Track.
Yeah, that much better. feel how that rotation offers
Yeah,
a
the
whole lot of
rotate-
difference?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's because when I'm pulling, because my natural inclination is like I'm already when I'm grabbing this arm, I'm pulling down
Mm-hmm. Instead of pushing it.
instead of pushing it.
And that you feel how like that push causes me to basically want to follow it.
Yeah.
Makes me super light on my hips too.
So if I'm grabbing, then if I get my grip right,
Mm-hmm.
like I know I'm gonna try to get 2-on-1 here,
Mhm.
so I should be following this 2-on-1
Yeah.
up.
Look.
Yeah,
Look what's
that's-
happening, right? Like just grab it, right, and pull me. Okay. Now grab it and rotate it a little and pull me.
Yeah, it's way easier.
Right. Because my
That's
body
insane.
is gonna just fucking. Because the reason why is think of this, right?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Right. You're. Well,
Man, I'm getting
you-
a
there
lot of
is-
love, huh?
There's a freaking.
Anyway, so you see how that like rotation.
Yeah.
And if you want to feel it, it's like this, right? So if I'm here, right, and I want to go,
Yeah.
you feel how that pulls your hips forward too.
Yeah.
Right?
It's because your center of gravity is going forward already, so your hips are kind of just following that, which is weird because I feel like your hips are usually more the that
but
point.
So if we think about just this, right, that doesn't feel the same, does it?
No, not at all,
Right.
because I feel like I can just
Right.
use my hip. That's so weird. That's so weird.
It's a little thing,
Yeah.
right? But that rotation offers a lot. But the same
Yeah.
thing is said the other direction, right? Let's say I'm going this way. What is that doing? You feel how
Yeah.
it sinks it? Right? There's a difference here of being like, let's say I was here and I want you to go that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like, let's say I want to go that way,
Right.
right? I'm in the same kind of setup and I'm like, that feels different, don't it? Now, come back.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. That's so weird.
Little thing,
Yeah.
right? But a little bit of rotation. But this works both on hands and legs.
Right.
So,
I was thinking about that a minute ago. Yeah.
I want you to go what way? Right?
Yeah.
So like, let's say I'm here.
Yep. Yep.
Right? We can have a greater effect also when we're doing in the leg lock. Right? If I'm able to, right? Now how easy is it to keep tension like this?
Yep.
Note, I don't recommend you to severe like
Yeah.
fucking
Bread and butter.
arms are way easier to control.
Yeah.
Right? But you can still do the same thing on legs, right? And if they are bent, this gets way easier.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So like anytime that you can be in this kind of positioning, legs bent,
Oh my gosh.
and that's just my fucking digis.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous though. Holy crap.
So I don't like, you know, don't think people need to base their whole thought process off of it, but it definitely helps movement.
It really brings out rotate people, you know?
Weird.
Brings a whole new meaning to it. We're gonna out rotate today.
We're gonna out rotate today. Anyway, but you can see the same effect, right? So like here, you see how that rotation's not like the same as if you were to just do this.
Yeah. That's different pull. But is it the same then
Yes.
if,
Pull
cause
versus
a lot of time
rotate.
when you're going for that, you're reaching around like this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Why don't you
pull-
rotate first?
Yeah.
So like think about that, this versus this. So I'm gonna be here,
Yeah.
right? And then I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
This is the Kimura lock, right?
Right.
Super powerful, 2-on-1, right? Whether you do thumb or thumb not, I don't care, right? But I can have that finish right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right
Yeah.
there. Whoop. Right.
So
Now,
my shoulders.
I have less control,
Right.
but because I have that rotation,
It's
move around.
very difficult for me to pull out.
Right. So do I have less control? Right.
I'm gonna have to like very much tense my muscles to get it
Mm-hmm.
straight enough to pull.
And then the more rigid you make it, the easier it is
Right.
to break.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's
So-
a dangerous game to play either way.
Try to get that twist. That's what I'm trying to get the focus on today, is just the twisting,
For sure.
right? Because you're going to find that helps movement and it helps the break.
Mm.
Because it puts it to the point where it's already wanting to break. Make sense?
Yeah. So, is this a good shelf right here if I wanted to move? If I just wanted to hold you here?
Nope.
No, bad shelf. Alright.
If you want to move, hand behind the back,
Okay.
right? Let's say like I'm not having success finishing it, which who knows why, right? Maybe they're fucking able to spin their whole fucking arm around. I don't fucking know. That would not be me. Sage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will not be
It's
me.
got magic joints.
Yeah. So like, let's assume that you can't fucking finish it. You get where you were going. Just put the hand behind it, and
Okay.
don't let the elbow away from the body.
So hug basically if I hug the body
Yep.
here.
You see how this hand can't really. What am I
Yep.
gonna do? Right.
So if I hug the body, maybe cover the elbow a little, and then kick out.
Yep.
Then I can come this way.
Tap.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Like I said, you're not gonna be not finishing that on me.
Wow, I was super focused on going up, and I was like, didn't realize just shelving the shoulder or the elbow keeps a lot of tension on me.
Well, you're essentially Kimuring someone as soon as you start to come across the body, because as soon as
Yeah.
you raise your chest or
Oh,
lower,
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
as soon as I lower
Yeah.
myself and get my elbow more trapped on your body, it is a
Yeah.
Kimura.
Gotcha.
It
Makes
gets
sense.
tight.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like the control though.
I do too.
I
Like
like
the Kimura trap is probably a better, like the actual figure 4 is better for the control aspect, because like from that you don't almost ever have to let go, because once you have it, you're like, oh, I'm gonna take your back. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here and let you spin around, right? Because until they end up on top, they don't win.
Yeah, I just not even so much for the finish, but for the like position change.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I
A
like
slight
that.
position change is all you really, because
Yeah.
like think about what we'll go even mount, right? You're in mount, and I do something as simple as this, right? I'm right here, and I go.
Oh.
See how big of that difference makes with that rotation?
Yeah, that's
Originally,
Got it.
you're super weak,
yeah.
right? But as soon as you add a little bit of that rotation in, you're like, oh wait, right?
Mm.
So, to come, we'll do more common, easier one to see, right? From here. That's not a traditional style lockup, right?
Mirror tape.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. And it's all about that rotation. Now, if I do double and I do something like this,
Right. Yep. You're gonna get the sweep.
yeah, amongst other things,
Get your sweep.
I might come away with a shoulder.
You get the sweep and the shoulder.
Right,
Congratulations.
but does that make sense? Like, all I'm doing is I'm really looking for that rotation first.
Yeah.
And you see what that's doing,
Yeah.
right?
I feel
Now-
it too.
Now we play octopus.
I just watched.
It all comes together.
We gotta watch it. I was watching the octopus video the other day, the last one you put out.
Mhm.
You even octopus.
You even octopus.
No.
No.
But yeah. Dude, when you're
Rev your motorcycle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but that means you're turning it down.
I don't know. I don't care what you do. No. Yeah, but pair them together. Yes. But do you feel how easy that is to get in that position? Because I do not have power.
Right.
Right, once you start to rotate them, I do not have power. And then I rotate. And now, what happens? Are we at a standstill?
No. I've got it.
Do you?
All the way around. I don't got it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't got it.
It's all about that rotation.
Ever need to rewatch the octopus videos?
You do you.
No, I liked it a lot. I just need to rewatch the videos. So that's why I'm glad we have the videos.
That's why we do.
I want to wait Bill Blaine. Just waiting a lot of stuff.
Me too, actually.
So we watch it.
More rotate on the yeah. You see how this like rotation gets like slack because
Yeah.
you're not pairing it.
Yeah.
So you're doing one and then you doing the other. Try doing both.
It's just because maybe I just need to grip a little bit differently because I feel
Maybe.
like this is not. I feel like when I'm coming over then that I need to like hug grip here and then rotate.
Well, I think you might also be thinking it all focuses on one grip. Again, so come here. Same even here. You see how I do it with both?
Yes. Indian rug burn style.
Right? And do it with one, right? Rev. Does that feel tight? Do I feel like I'm out of the sorts to push and pull? No, right? So I'm not like breaking the wrist
Yeah.
to trying to get this. I'm coming from here, right, which is kind of bent, putting it in line. So now I push, because this is a push grip.
Yeah.
If your thumb is involved,
Push.
it's a push grip. If no thumb is, it's a pull. Little thing, adds lots of value. Not talked about.
I think that's it. I think I'm grabbing
Too straight.
Yeah, and so when I go to turn, I'm already lagged out. So I came in, and then,
Yeah.
and yeah, that makes a difference. That's what I think.
I'm a baby. I don't know, dude. Shoulder things, they fuck me up.
Yeah,
Especially, not even so much the front facing one, it's the rear motion. Like, you know, those people who are like, I can touch. I cannot even get close. Like,
Yeah,
people who are like, I can touch my arms. Like, good fuck for
It's
you.
funny because my bad shoulder is actually more flexible than my good shoulder because I've stretched my bad shoulder so much more. I have more flexibility in it, but it just hurts all the time.
It's like, but it hurts, and that's the worst part.
Yeah. Well, the doctor said I could get surgery.
You don't
There's
want,
no guarantee
no.
that it's gonna fix it.
You also don't want a shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
Anyone who's like, oh, I got shoulder surgery, you're like, well, congratulations for a year's worth of rehab.
Right. That's
You're
what
fine.
I was just like, she's like, yeah, you know, it could be like 3 to 6 months. And I was like, okay, it could be longer. And she's like, yeah, yeah. I was like, you know what?
Do you
I think
know
I'm just
Jordan?
gonna deal with the pain. Huh?
You know Jordan Hockenberry?
Maybe. Maybe.
He has a shoulder surgery. Super fit dude, does all his stuff and everything. It's been over a year. Still not the same. Like, not even close.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I'd rather, I've been dealing with pain for like 11 years now, so I think I'll be okay.
Fair. I
I've
like
learned to
truly. I think like there's certain. We are in a weird age where human beings get to live longer and have the healthiest bodies
Yeah.
known to man while living longer. So eventually maybe we'll just get like new hips and stuff like that. But until the new shoulder stuff gets further, you ain't getting me. This is way too complicated of a joint.
Yeah.
Questions?
No, I think that the rotate thing is a really big deal, though. I like that.
Okay, so now that you see that, I want you to look at, because like you see how we can start to see it here?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to focus on doing it higher.
Okay.
So what do I mean by that is, say we're here, right, and we're gonna go higher, right? High. Just like we would shoulder crunch,
Yes.
right? You see how I'm doing these rolling rotation,
Yes.
right? I want you to start to try to do that higher.
Okay.
It's easy down here,
Right.
very visible, right? Easy shelf. What about past it? Can you do it? And why can you do it? Most of the time it's because you can catch something that's lower on something, aka shelving it against it,
Okay.
right? Because if I had nothing and I just did this, that's pretty damn hard,
Right.
right? And it's very hard when I'm doing it like just this. And you'll
Right.
see I can basically only do that when I have it pinched in between
Yeah.
something, right? I'm not gonna just, like, even
Right.
that's trying to pinch something in between. Can you lift this arm up? If I try to do,
Right.
that's weak as shit,
Yeah.
right? So we can only typically do this pinched in between something, right? Or the arm is shelved. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I want you to look at trying to do it higher,
Okay.
because that actually is going to have more versatile spots that you can do it in, versus like, oh, I could just touch someone's hand, or I could pin it to the mat, or something of that fashion. Yeah, but like someone's hands were extended. Well, if they're good at jujitsu, their hands aren't extended, right? So now, how do we do it, and how do we get the same results? Cool, we work higher up the body, right? Because I might not always be able to touch someone's hands, but I can get in here because that's what I'm already trying to do.
Right. I see what you're saying. Because the setup's not always going to be there, so there's always going to be somebody who's really good at keeping themselves, safe.
Yeah.
So you have to make the setup.
Well, because who the heck plays jujitsu like this?
Gosh, me, when I was starting out, I think it was a little worse. Sometimes I still do it too. I keep my hands just way too far out from my body. So maybe if you're on my hip.
That's
already,
actually
right?
that's why I have my hands there.
That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. So like, if my hands are like,
Can I try something?
absolutely.
Alright, good. It's the same thing. Big thing is putting.
So if
They're
you see
gonna-
same type of rotation, right?
Yep.
I want you to get my posture down, right? Now that my posture's down, I want you just to get that type of rotation, because you see that my hand is trapped. Like,
Yeah.
Hit right in the ground.
Yeah.
So now it's easy, right, to get that type of rotation.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to basically just grab the wrist. Now, put it behind my back.
That's super tight. That's super tight all the way up. Well, that's what I was saying, because the big. Yeah. That's the position.
Mm-hmm. So break the posture. Once get the hands right. So we're gonna pat the hand away, right, and then we're gonna break the posture with our knee pull, and we're gonna keep it, roll it, and then we're gonna trap it.
Gosh, that's ridiculously tight on even the elbow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's what I was
That's
saying.
what we're looking for.
So does it, because their hands are already there, like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they're pushing off because they're trying to break close guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just cinch this wrist here, it's not going to be
We
the
don't
same
want the
thing.
wrist. Turn the elbow.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if I'm here,
Use this hand. Pull the elbow.
okay. And then,
See
Yeah.
how easy that is?
yeah.
So I want you to swap me spots. If I'm here and you're prying on my thing, I simply do this.
Oh my gosh.
That's stupid easy, right?
Yeah.
and all I did was this. Right? Now I can do it the same side. Right? But that's me doing a whole bunch of weird gripping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? So if I just do one cross grip, right, you're pressing and I'm like, oh, this dude's getting pretty close to breaking my damn guard. Cool.
Ugh.
Kinda hard to fight it too, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just super tight.
You're applying the pressure.
Yeah.
If you relax into noodle arms, it wouldn't happen.
Let me try noodle arms. Here. Boom. Over here. Ah, yes. Noodle arms.
Now sit up.
Noodle
Right?
arms.
So like, your posture gets broken, all that kind of stuff, so you're here and you're like, yeah, I gotta get it, I'm gonna get it, and you just relax.
Yeah.
Right?
Rather than.
It just fucking
staying
goes away.
tight and-
Right. So you're staying tight. It's super easy. Right? I'm like, woo, thanks for the shelf. Right?
Noodle arms.
Right. We're doing the same thing. You feel that you start to get weak. Right? You relax. Oh, you see how that would have broke it though. Little too relaxed. We're moving with intent. Right? So do it with me. Here. Solid. Right. Starts to go.
Calculated drunken fist. Got it.
Yep. Just relax. Like I said, same thing happens in chokes and stuff like that. People get choked out
Right.
by themselves most of the time because they're staying too
Yeah.
tight. Or if they just relax, they're fine most of the time.
That's what I do.
And then that's why you go to
Sometimes-
sleep.
Sometimes I just hang out there way too long. Yeah. Like, I could take a nap, I guess.
Do you have questions on this?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, I probably will after some point of trying it over and over and over.
Note you can do this with people's chins.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's a little different, but the same rule applies. You know what I mean? You're looking for something to shelf, right? AK pin the shoulders in some form or fashion and then turn the chin.
Just rotate. Just out-rotate them.
Yeah.
That's all I have to do is out-rotate everyone.
So think here.
Yeah.
Why does this work? Because your shoulder is shelved on my body.
Yeah.
Right? Well, if I tried to do it the other way, this does fucking nothing. Why? Because there's no shelf. Does that make sense? So like, same rules apply to this and this, right? If I can get this to rotate.
Yeah, you mean my least favorite thing you do ever in the entire world every time I go for an underhook?
Yeah, like this.
Yes.
It's because you shelf your arm.
Yeah.
If your arm wasn't shelved, right? Let's say that's in front of me, and, right? And I do this. You see how it's still shelved?
Yeah.
Take your arm, put it in front like this.
This is the same. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Technically my arm is shelved. But
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you're behind.
But I'm double shelved.
Right. So, if I wanted, I have to dig an elbow,
Yeah.
right? And I want it away from the body, right? So, if you shoot that arm in though, AK, now, it's gonna get in front of you, right? And it shelves on my body. So if we're here, right, we're coming in.
I need to try.
Does that make sense? Like, as soon as it starts to come to my center line, I have to change where that's coming, right? Because I know if it gets in front of my center line, that's where that submission can be,
Right.
right? And I know if it gets too far outside of my line and behind me, I'm in trouble. So, in front and center, bad. Behind and up, bad. Behind is fine. You know what I mean? Put your arm like this. It's fine, right? But you don't want both hands behind.
Correct.
Because then it removes all your pinch faction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We don't want pinches. But no questions on this? Perfect. I don't know what time it is.
Alright.